しやっていきましょう。ヴァンパイア、今日でラストにしたいですね。合計何時間やってんだ ?11 回2時間だと考えると9回だから18時間か。で、前回、目標が、そっか、解毒剤のために素材を集めるんだよね。どこに行けばいいんだ？ここか。ホワイトチャペルから、これはシカト。ダメ？いいじゃん。無駄にね、争わない方がいいんですよ。力いけるか？いけそうだな。グールがいるが、シカとして。違うな。で、ここから行けるか？ここ何だったんだろうな。
It's locked.
そういえば。
Right.
Most of them don't speak English.
よしよし。なんか光ってるように見えるの気のせい。あ、すいません。なんでもないです。いやー、逃げる。光ってる。
If McCullum really drank the blood of King Arthur, then I may have found another vital ingredient for my recipe.
何かしらあるのか？墓地を荒らせと。お前、助けてやったん
Good
だ。
evening, Vampire Hunter.
Are you here to end me, Leech? You'll find I will not be killed easily.
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued.
意
Speak
外
up
といいや
then.
つだ。
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you? You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCollum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more.
なんだよ。
What precisely are your plans?
薬剤を止めなきゃならない。まあそもそもがそういう目的だから。
As once it did Marshall, to stop it before the whole country is ravaged.
I should have destroyed that book. And yet, I wish I could join this battle alongside you. But this crusade is not mine to fight.
Do you not understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then.
やっぱりいいやつだ。
I see no other hope for this.
生かしといて正解だ。
If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reed.
Thank you. Can we speak more?
Indeed. Why not?
Why are you here?
The man who raised me after the brutal murder of my parents. He's buried here.
Were both your parents killed by vampires?
Yes. And yet worse. My father returned to Dublin a vampire and tore out my mother's throat.
なんか同じ
And who was this man?
ヴァンパイアになって妹を殺したからな。主人公
One-time
は
leader of Prewin. He killed my father in front of me. Helped me hunt my brother Ain after teaching me how to kill leeches.
What will the Guard of Prewin do now? Will you stop the Great Hunt?
Yes. But we shall continue to protect innocents from beasts like you and your red-headed friend.
Like me?
I am indebted to you for sparing me at Pembroke. But this won't always be the case. I'm no coward like those St. Paul's Stowe brothers.
How long have you known Lady Ashbury? Where is she? And what will you do to her?
We saw you meeting her, so of course we investigated. But she is gone. Our scouts reported she has sold some paintings and departed for an unknown destination.
Adieu, vampire hunter.
Until we meet again, blood drinker.
やはりいいやつだな、お前は。両親をヴァンパイアに殺されたけど、また俺を信じてくれるっていうね。敵いるんかい。いや、しかと。ダメ？より合ってんじゃん。35ってやばいな。こいつら倒した方がいいから。いや、お前。おお、上に見たか。 お風呂。いい戦いすんな。35はきついね。あれ、こんなにネズミってし。
I have this thirst for blood.
血を呼吸させて。
I can't believe I'm doing this.
経験値がな。足りないな。
This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
こっちまで来たから病院か。なんだこいつ。獣だな。いった。爆発すんのかい。これ関係ないか。ここでいいのか。いいね。こっちには行かない方がいい。
See them fancy guns?
病院か。病院の、もう、災安置所か。
It's locked, all right.
I wish I could be sick again.
I cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
こいつがいるんだよ。強いな。この流れからすると地下か。上にもいるな。1対1でスカールがまあ地下だよね。いたもんね。でまあ牧師 おお。やばい。危ない。今日死にそうだった。危ない。よかった。さて。インスリンを探せばいいんだよな。うん。あ。串と角とかか。いいね。あ、痛い。よし。で、インスリンか。この辺にあるんじゃないの？違う、あ、インスリン。なんかアイテムって基本一番奥にあると勝手に思い込んでたけど、そうではないのか。そうじゃないの？違うとかあるの？違うんだ。じゃあどこだよ。
It's locked.
ロックがかかってるところはあるけれど、鍵がないんだよな。インスリンどこよ。地下にないのか。 やべえねえ。勝手に地下だと思ってたけど、この辺いや、あるはずだ。どこだ？どこにある？上か？ないぞ。この辺か？違う。あ、これか。
There it is.
Okay, okay.
Insulin. Much more efficient than garlic against
Ah.
blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
で、血清を作ればいいのか。OK。で、血清を作って、最後の女の一番最初のグールじゃねえか、スカーに与えれば OK なのかな。どっちだっけ？こっちか。あ、そういや、こいつヴァンパイアに変えたんだよな。あれ？いないじゃん。アイテムがあるぞ。よし。ここで血清を作ります。OK。作ったよ。作り
The
ま
blend
したよ。
seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
よし。これで2000か。ブラッと上げたいね。けど1000か。バリアは 結成をこれ必要だよな。最悪なくなったら結成に頼りになるから、で1000プラスして、ノートファージ欲しかったが、残弾上げるか。 OK。そろそろここ病気が多いね。いろいろ多いよ。疲労が多い。中心人物が死んじゃうと結構疲労とかそういうのが多くなる。で、結成を作るか。そう血が必要だね。あ、間違えた。これはちょっとあれだよ。140も持ってないんだよね、ブラック。作るとしたらこっちの方がまだいいのか。スタミナは置いといて、で装備で結成剤2分の5になってんの。これなんだ。ポイント。これでいいや。と、あ、なるほど。上が回復か。で、下がブラッドにするか。下がブラッドで、上が通常の回復。これか。変わんないもんな。 本が入る。リボルバーを改造するか。うん。ダメージを上げて、ターンを10ポイント。まあまあいいでしょう。OK、それでなんかバイがすげえいっぱいある。
Jonathan, my dear, I can never thank you enough.
こいつヴァンパイアにしたんだよ
What?
な。
Come now, you know what I mean. I am, well, I'm just like you.
いやいや、あれは罰だったん
Making you
だ
my
ぞ。
progeny was supposed to be a punishment, Dr. Swansea.
Don't worry, I know. From time to time, I even experience glimpses, flashes of your very thoughts. It can be somewhat annoying, my dear. Quite a punishment indeed.
What about the Brotherhood? Will they eject you?
I remain a member. I have information to provide now. Intelligence from the other side, if I may say so.
They won't banish you.
Not so long as I behave.
なるほどね。
How do you feel since you changed?
Absolutely fine. Did you know I can determine the health of every patient or nurse just by looking at him? Fascinating.
Have you taken a life yet, Edgar?
Don't you think that's a private matter? I would not ask you such an indiscreet question.
Do you feel the hunger?
Yes. It's very peculiar, not like mortal hunger at all. It's like I'm never sated. Fortunately, blood is no rare commodity at Pembroke.
What will you do now that you are immortal?
Experiment, my dear colleague. I have an eternity to make scientific progress. I could be the only scientist able to undertake extreme experiments upon himself.
まあそうだな。自分の
My
体を使っ
God,
て。
Edgar! Did you learn nothing from your forays into folly?
I have, I swear. No more experiments on
so did they.
mortals. See? I said mortals. How quickly the mind adapts.
What kind of experiments?
Who knows? Nervous shock, brain damage, pain and recovery. There's almost no limit to what my body can now endure. I could be the next Henry Head.
マッドサイエンティスト
Will you
に近づい
continue
たな、
as
こいつ。
Pembroke's administrator?
Of course. I can help more than ever. And since I'm already dead, I can't get sick.
Are you not afraid Priwen will find you? Next time, they will do more than abduct and torture you.
I remain a man of peace. If things were to go awry, I would flee rather than slice them up as you would, my friend.
なるほ
Have you seen Elizabeth? Has she passed this way since you returned?
No. And I'm terrified to see her again. I really am, Jonathan. She could very well tear me to pieces for what I did.
ど。まあそうだな。お前が元凶だったから。
Goodbye, Edgar. I'm certain we'll meet again.
で、これどこに行けと？うわ。遠いな。近いのは、ウエストエンドの方か。とりあえずウエストエンドに行くか。けどもう仕方します。いや仕方します。いやお前も仕方します。いやお前も仕方。あバカ。よし、ここの門が開かないね。よし。で、下か。こいつらなんか風とかになってなかったっけ？お前か。えい。
Can I help you, Miss Bit? I will take that as a
Make it stop.
I must go now. Goodbye, Miss Billow.
下か。この下っていけるのか？あれここ開かないよな。あ、こっちか。これはいなそうだね。 で合ってんの？違うか。こっちか。
This place has been ransacked.
あれ？荒らされてる？なんでだ？
They've all been slaughtered. Pre-one? No, not their style.
ここにいたよ
Where
な。
has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow.
なんとどっちだ？こっちか。
Where is old Bridget?
お、
Damn. If I'd come earlier, they would still be alive.
マジか。なんかいい子だったのに。あ、ハイドちゃんこんばいで。あれ、終わったの？あ、もう絶対ボスじゃん、これ。
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face
よ
again.
かったね。
Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
こいつがヴァンパイアにしたの？
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you.
あれ？
Only you
あ、そういえばア
can
フロは
save this
DVD
land.
なんかやってたみたいだけど。
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate, vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
Blood. You are made of blood.
見た目確かに
Surely
血っ
you are
ぽいな。
joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood.
実
I
体があるよう
am
には
blood.
見えね
Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Merdin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother. She is yours, too.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this, she is a vengeful mother.
So the disaster is some sort of accident? A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge?
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
ろくな女神ではねえな。
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
What will happen thereafter? What future awaits me beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke.
なるほど。
For you will have purified
やっぱり
its
ボスに勝てばいい
And
わけ
then
ね。
what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands. For you are our champion.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
戦うか。これもう完全にラスボスだよな。 トガンでいいか。よし。こっちは何？なるほど、向こうに死んだ時にネズミがいるから血を回復できるのか。
These poor skulls didn't stand a chance.
かわいそうに使わる。いやもうバイオハザードじゃん。入ってるし。
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Ah, like your help, Doris. Liars, all of you. My poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature? Ah!
クレイブ？え、意外とちょっと待って。ちょっと待って意外ととか言いつつそこで死んだわ。ネズミさんたちから血をいただいて。
This is despicable.
よこせ。
I have this thirst for
継続
blood.
ダメージがすげえ痛えな。
I can't believe I'm doing this.
まだいるだろこれ。
I have this thirst for blood.
こっちにもいないかネズミ。いなそうだな。これで戦うしかねえか。あ、湧いてるじゃん。いいね。
This is despicable.
お前ちょっと。おい。よしよし。
I can't believe I'm doing this.
しょ。え、まだいる？え、なに？
This anger I feel, is it wrath? I think it is. Oh, how infinitely, how intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now? Such innocence, such guilt.
痛い。
I will reap the land, my feed me, abundant lives, spread the crop.
痛い。
Give me more. They are so young, so tasty. これでいけんじゃない？いったわ。 Do you think your champion defeated me, my child?
お前は英雄は
No one could ever defeat you,
なんだ疑問
mother
系
of
だっ
us
た。
all,
あ、
for you
もう一人い
are
た。
our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
おう
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
頑張ったよ。
Old Bridget, what are
あ
you
れ、お
doing
前
here?
死んでなかった？
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Swansea territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered with all the other Suascars.
なんか
I
倒れ
was
てた
up
よね。
above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over now. London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize.
いい
Really.
んだよ。
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights
そう
ago.
だよ。彼女どこ行っちゃったんだよ。
Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in
なる
time,
ほどね。
and I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger, red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another, from predator to victim, patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges.
まあ人間はな、
When will we succumb, mortals and immortals
憎しみ
alike?
傷つ
The
け合う
next disaster
生き
is
物
only
です
a
よ。
matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love,
あれ？
to understand why she fled,
彼女がい
and
ないのか。
unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
彼女どこ行ったんだ。あら、画像が綺麗だね。彼女に置いていかれちゃったってこと？こんだけ頑張ったの
Well,
に。
this is it. Lady Ashbury's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
で、彼女のあれか、居場所を突き止めた的な。またお前か。
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone?
そうだよ、お前。
Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
ありがとう。いや、
So
最
our
終ボ
beloved
スはど
mother
うなっ
will
たんだ
just
ろうね。
go back to sleep now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother, my dreadful and sour-tempered mother.
ヒステリーな
She is
女
yours
の人
too,
ってこと
in a
か。
way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant ghostly queen. pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
Why did Harriet Jones become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question. Have you the answer?
I noticed that all the Icors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath, we should be thankful that but one disaster hath been cast upon this wobbling world.
Why did Harriet... Icors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn people into skulls. Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the contagions emerge like a curse as she awakes.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
But Lord Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sea.
あ、かわいそうに。こいつに襲われんのかな。
What will become of the vampire hunters?
They will never stop searching for William Marshall, for he escaped their two great hunts. Remember that you too are now on their dark list.
What will become of the Brotherhood?
I foresee trouble for them now that your progeny considers becoming the new primate.
But I'm certain the current primate has no wish to resign.
Exactly. And I am not fully convinced your progeny truly understands what dreadful power he is about to defy.
なんで女区長なんだこの人。
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
And
どういう
you?
こと？
Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
それな。
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
なんだよ。
Tell me about William Marshall. Why is his blood so strong?
He is not stronger than you, only older. You are strong, Jonathan Reed. A champion of your time, chosen to defeat a threat spawned of this generation.
Is he here? Is William Marshall here? Is that why you're here now too?
Have I not already answered that question?
His blood was not tainted. The blood Lord Redgrave possessed. That which I used in the serum. But what if it had been?
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate would have corrupted you too.
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose blood was it?
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. the blood of the champion, I chose to save this land in its time of greatest peril.
King Arthur was also your progeny. Why am I not surprised?
Yes, he was. But he failed in the end. And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
Who are your sons? Why do you bid them farewell now?
You are my son, as is William Marshall.
This is madness. How many have you created? Who else? Shakespeare? Isaac Newton? Alfred the Great? Francis Drake? Thomas More? Guy Fawkes?
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you should meet one day.
So that is all we are to you? Puppets you create to defeat some threat born from a dreaming devil?
No. You are my sons. I am proud of you. I mourn when you fail.
Speak clearly then, and answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child. I shall dream about you soon.
俺彼女に会いに来ただけなんだけど。
It's locked. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
この辺じゃないの？守備ってヴァンパイアの能力で守備っていけないの？こっちか。敵がいるわけではなさそうだね。上なんか光ってたな。墓か。メアリー・イングルウッド・ウェイト・エイカー。ロビン・イングルウッド。誰だ？こっち側からは開けらんないのか。落ちたら戻れないやつ？落ちれない。なんか正解ルートに来てしまったのか？戻ってきただけか。
It's locked, all right. The lady of the manor isn't expecting visitors.
キビチンと彼女だ。まあここまで追ってくるとストーカーだよ。まあけどな、いいように使われたからな。
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere.
変態だろ。背景レディー・アシュプリー。先日のお手紙ありがとうございました。そしてその中にあったすべての良い知らせについても、あなたがロンドンにお着きになってお目にかかるのが待ち遠しいです。あなたが健康上の理由で熱と直射日光を避けたいとおっしゃっていると注意はしましたが、真夏の下の庭園は美しいものですわ。いつでも歓迎いたします。フランスの人々の神様、次の言葉を書くことすらできません。王の首を切り落とすという選択のため、悲しくも閉園してしまったフランスのメゾン・ロワイヤル・ドゥ・サン・ルイに直感を得てでいいのかな、女子のための孤児院を設立するというあなたの素晴らしいアイデアについてお話ししましょう。素質があっても貧しい親のいない女児に良い教育を与えるような場所は町にいる私の友人たちもきっと興奮するでしょう。お任せください。そして私の影響力はあなたの計画を大きな成功に導く助力になります。ハレキサンドラ・サマーセット伯爵夫人。
It's locked.
なんで女子ばっかりなの？
This castle is falling apart.
落ちれんかい。なんか
That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume.
神な
She
香
was
り。
here, and recently.
神な香りってなんだろう。
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work. Here's another switch. I should keep looking. What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work. Here's another switch. I should keep looking.
縦。広いな。これはベルサイユのエリザベスとジェイコブ・ブラックウッドの肖像。あ、これエリザベスじゃない。レディアシュ。ゴッホに書かれてんの？レディアシュプリー。前回のお手紙とヴァンパイアの民話に関する熱のこもった議論ありがとうございました。今や我々は知の欲求と依存の治療に科学的で近代的なアプローチを行うという意見を明らかに共有しています。ダンバローサナトリウムであなたの慈悲深い行いを称賛するとともに、みすぼらしく貧しい患者たちに対するあなたのご親切に心を打たれたと申し上げねばなりません。創設以来、あなたが援助しておられるベンブルーク病院理事就任のご提案を喜ばしく拝見しました。数日間の熟考の結果、お申し出をありがたく受けることにいたしました。数年間公約を美しいけれどあまりに静かなスコットランドで過ごした私にとって、ロンドンの騒がしい通りに舞い戻るのはこの上ない機会となるでしょう。そこでお目にかかってあなたの不滅の生の長所と短所、あなたの体調をより良くする方法についてお話しできるのを楽しみにしております。ケイグ、エドガー・スワンジー。なるほどね。これが
This
増える
looks suspicious.
戦えるの？
I can't believe I'm doing this.
まだ敵がいるってことか。剣かまんねえのかよ。下になんか入り口があるの。ここに繋がってる地下は何もない。縦十字、三十字三？スイッチが何かしら、あれがあるのかな。
This is despicable.
これさっきのボスだな。契約書。アシュプリー様。前回のお話でロンドンのテンプル教会からスコットランドのアシュプリー城の地下室に運搬する大きな棺についてお尋ねになりました。あなたのご要望がとうとう認可されたことをご報告できるのは公人です。でいいのかな。業者たちはすでに安全上の理由から護衛が常に棺を警護することを言い含めてあります。あなたが雇い入れられたこれらの者たちはロンドンで我々を待っているでしょう。また状況以下にかかわらず、貴重な木材と棺の中の遺品が湿気や水に濡れることがないよう、荷馬車は決してボートで川を渡ることなく常に陸路と橋を利用する旨についても説明されております。作業全体の詳細な見積もりをこの手紙に別紙添付いたしました。料金の全額をお支払いいただき次第、すぐにロンドンに立つ準備は整っております。フランス契約請負業者サミュエル・ルース。
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should
剣
look
と
for.
月。剣と月を探せばいいってこと？なるほど。こっちは何もないか。剣と月か。
One last switch and
剣。
voila.
長い。これは長い。長いのでちょっと流します。まあレディー・アシュプリーの日記だろ。さあ、彼女との対面か？これは 真の何にないか。
Drop your sword, Father. You have nothing to be afraid of.
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No, never. You taught me that.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
それが勝手にいなくなったんだよ。
Is this
Really, him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and savior of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
少しってどうい
Where
う
are
こと
we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father. Ever since he became unwell.
死んでそうだけどね。
Are you not afraid
肌色
someone
が。
might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
え、俺も殺されそう？もし
Why
かし
did
て
you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it once and for all.
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this.
それはしょうがないよね。あの医者が勝手にやったことだからね。
This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
Why are you hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
それは
He
確かに。
gave you the antidote.
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was. And still is.
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him with my blood.
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
なるほど。いいやつだな。
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty Ekon who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
No redemption, then.
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me. But you know, the malice never fully leaves his eyes.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
How did you meet William Marshall?
He was an Ekon for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a
そうだよ
word.
ね。散々
So
使っ
I'm
ておい
worried
て、
about your feelings towards me.
何もいい思いをしていない。
I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse, forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
そうだろ。
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
これどうなのこれ。もっと知
I
りたい
need
よ。
to know more. I want to know who you really are. Where you were born. Where you
ス
lived.
トーカーだからね。
I was born Elizabeth Samantha Mary Englewood in 1551 in
正直
Hertfordshire.
に話すんだ。
My parents owned a pub in Hoddesdon. Are you satisfied?
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
Yes?
Sir William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
I found your research on the antidote. The tears of the angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
King Richard and Boadicea? How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place. Then I had to learn the formula. If I recall, it belonged to an ancient brotherhood. The Order of St. Paul, I believe.
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile again.
娘を救ったのね。
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
You also defeated one in 1666. Who was it?
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down.
崩壊だな。
I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time. Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
I have never seen such a creature. What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly, swift and implacable.
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red Queen. What of her?
You met her, did you not?
Just once. But she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war. I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the red song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
お前も女に使われたのか。
Do you remember Murden, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Murden, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
Tell me
長
about
え
it.
な。
How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
Where is this
この
retreat?
選
you
択
mentioned?
にする意味がよくわかんないんだ
Under
よ。
Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my progeny and infected her too. Forgive me, Elizabeth. I failed you.
You bit her again. Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood? I think I understand now.
Elizabeth fled, and I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to make things right.
How did you meet Elizabeth?
Times were tough. I had awakened to protect the land from a new plague. I heard her sing for her dead family. Singing for her death to come. I chose to save her.
When was that?
It was so long ago. A few years after Elizabeth of England and Catherine of France established their alliance against Spain.
What did you do?
I raised her as my progeny. After she left to see the world, I rebuilt her deceased parents' inn. Owned it as William Thorne for a time. Those were good years.
Did you really sacrifice yourself to save her?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am at peace here. I can think about what I've done and how I failed.
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine. I would feel empty without it. It has been part of me for so long. All I want is quiet. Silence.
You agreed to be confined here then?
Yes. Once I was sure she was cured, I asked to be locked down here. I deserve it. The world needs it.
死んだ方がいいんじゃない？
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long as she releases me. Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time.
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord.
なるほど。
Farewell, Father. And to you also, Jonathan.
え？
What do you mean?
待てよ。
I can't stand
Cio,
what I've
Matteo.
become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No!
I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Murden, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can
そう
save
だ、
you.
ここまでやって何も
How
手に
could I
入らない。
trust you, Jonathan? How could I take such a chance?
I'll stay here with you then. As long as we must until I find a cure.
You have no idea what you're talking about, Jonathan. Despite his madness, William was strong enough to starve for centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
We will lock ourselves down then. I'll get all the material I need and I'll perform my research here with you until you're cured.
Are you mad? Who would take care of us? Who would free us if it takes decades or even more?
Old Bridget will take care of us.
You are serious, aren't you? You really are ready
意
to
外
do
と
this.
すんなり信じんだね。
I love you, Elizabeth. I can do this. Please, stay with me.
I believe you. This is crazy, but I believe you, Jonathan.
いいじゃない。
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path ye must find. Now the song is sung, and your path chosen. England is safe, for you have prevailed. I bid you farewell, my champion, bittersweet. You found yourself a newer quest, and so I leave you to it. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber, until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
Ah, はい、終わりましたね。まあこれはどうなんだろう。グッドエンドといえばグッドエンドのような気もするんだけどね。まあ最終的には火になった女のために頑張って、お互いにヴァンパイアだからそれを治すために医者である主人公が研究をするからお前も一緒にいてくれよと。うん、分かったわジョナサンと。それで終わり的な。で一応、エンディングが4つ用意されているみたいで、なんか誰もこう住民を殺さないパターン、要は吸血をしないパターンと、全員をこう吸血しまくるパターンみたいな3つだったっけな、3つ4つぐらい、エンディングが用意されているようなので、もう夏やしね、ホラゲーの季節といえば季節なので、もしよろしければ皆さんも買ってやってみてはいかがでしょうか。Steam で今かなりセールが来ていて、面白いタイトルもセールで今安く手に入るのでね、今は買い時かと思います。これはなんだろうな、よくエンディングが終わった後になんかあるかなと思ってボタンを押したら全部飛ばしたっていうね。はい、 ということで、ヴァンパイア、9回目で終了と。かなり長かったな。総時間18時間ぐらいかな。から20時間ぐらいかかった。結構長い物語重視のゲームかな。っていうところでした。今日来てくださったハイデちゃん、その他見てくださった皆様ありがとうございました。それではまた違う、もう夏なのでね、熱中症に気をつけていただいて、また違うゲーム、ホラゲーの季節なのでやりたいと思うので、もしよかったらまた見に来てください。それでは終わります。お疲れ様でした。